Mateus Fernandes just became a Tottenham Hotspur player after completing his move from West Ham. But is it really worth the price that Spurs paid for him, which is £85 million? Let's take a deeper look at this. Last season for West Ham, he played 36 games, scoring 4 goals and providing 3 assists. He completed 87% of his passes and completed 61% of his long passes. So it didn't really do that bad for them. But let's explore this signing across some metrics. One of them is need. Do Tottenham really need Mateus Fernandes? If you look at the fact that they already have an array of talent, an array of players playing the same position, they have the likes of Conor Gallagher, Archie Gray, Lucas Bergvall, Rodrigo Bentancur, Pape Matassa. So they are not short of talent in this particular role. But so do they really need him? I would say they do. Tottenham is undergoing some sort of revamping at the moment, looking at how they almost got relegated last season. So they do need someone of his ability. This is a guy who can play across several roles in midfield. He could play defensive midfield if need be. He could play attacking midfield if need be as well. And some of these players that I've mentioned, like Lucas Bergvall, they've sort of like failed to meet up to that potential. So, looking at the fact that Tottenham is undergoing some sort of rebuilding at the moment, they would need depth in the midfield. So, I think to an extent, this is a player that they need. So, for need, I will score this a 7 out of 10. Fit. Does it really fit the system that Roberto De Zerbi would like to play? I think this is actually a big yes. The player himself said part of why he chose Spurs because both him and the coach, they see football the same way. So I think this is going to be a perfect fit for Spurs and Roberto De Zerbi for the way he likes to play. He's press resistant, like I said earlier, he could play across several parts in the midfield. He knows how to progress the ball. He's good with long passes. His pass completion rate is also very decent. He has a decent goal contribution as well. So he's not necessarily going to be a bad footballer for Spurs. I think it's going to be a perfect fit for the system that Roberto De Zerbi is going to play. So I scored a fit a 9 out of 10. For value, this is where I have a very huge comma. For £85 million, despite the fact that we know that footballers now go for an inflated amount. I mean, compared to a couple of decades ago, £85 million is going to get you. He's going to get a world-class footballer. Ronaldo joined Real Madrid for £80 million. But £85 million today gets you someone like Mateus Fernandes. So I think for that price tag, for someone who had 7 goals contribution out of 36 games last season, I think that price tag is actually quite hefty. And this is a big red flag for me. So for the price tag, I'm going to score this a 6 out of 10. And finally, risk. I think the biggest risk for this signing is actually still going to be the price tag. A player joining a team like Spurs for that kind of price tag put some sort of pressure on you. So you're going to be pressured to deliver because of how much you're being signed for. And it's also coming to a team that has a lot of players in this position as well. So there's going to be it's going to be very competitive to actually get in the starting lineup for Roberto De Zerbi. So this might be somewhat kind of risky signing for Spurs. So for risk, I'm going to score this a 7 out of 10 as well. Overall, I give this a 7.5 out of 10. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you.